everybody. Got Ben Fork Prospects coming up in here and Terrence Prospecting. Hope everybody's well. Chew, I'm Zaxon, David Alphonse City Art. Hope everybody has had a good weekend. The holidays are over. Woo! Richard, what's going on, brother? Getting ready for work. Tonight I'm going to be running through some cons from up in Vermont a couple weeks ago with Wrench and Heath Doty and Bob. See if we got anything. I really didn't check at all. Got the bigs here. Rocky Mountain Brad. Tin Hawk, my brother. Big Lions game in 45. Nice. They're going to have a week off. Here's the hope in Minnesota knocks off Washington. The Eagles will have their hands full with Green Bay. What it's looking like. Got some Flyers hockey on tonight. Oh, you're playing Minnesota? Wow. That'll be cool. That'll be a great game. I don't think the Eagles got what it takes to get by any of these teams, to be honest with you. Iran. Yo, Taz, what's going on? Bud Files. What's going on, Zach?
You got to stop getting yourself shadow banned, man. It's too hard to find your channel. You're not showing up on my homepage. You're not showing up on my homepage. You must have pissed off the Google people again.
I just tell the truth, brother.
They can't handle the truth.
Right? How was your weekend, sir? Make any money, hopefully?
Oh shit, dude! I didn't roll into the house until 2 a.m. last night.
Wow.
I left out of Charlie's show about a half hour early, and it was an hour away plus getting parts and all that. So I didn't wind up hitting the house until 2 a.m. And then I'm running on. I had another one booked for first thing in the morning. Plus, I don't like getting up, pulling the boots on, and going to work. I like getting up and meandering around for a minute before I do things. So I wound up getting like 3 hours of sleep.
Oh.
I squeezed in a little nap, an hour and a half or 2 hour nap, just in case I got to go do the same thing tonight. But
all right. As long as you're making money, brother.
Oh yeah.
Don't expect too much out of this, but see what we got.
Well, Vermont, that should be smaller gold for you, right?
Yeah. Although I saw a nice flake right before I pulled the sluice,
Nice.
and it washed down. So hopefully it made it into the riffle. I let it run a little bit. There's Travis. What's up, brother?
I'd imagine you got your setup dialed in pretty decent, right?
Yeah, it was running good. It was cold though.
Oh man, I don't even know what cold is, but my cold is too cold for people.
70.
70's cold, man. No, it's dropping into the mid 30s at night, which is freaking cold for me. Especially since I was working in it last night. So that makes her extra cold.
Must have had your winter coat on.
No, I mean I was just dressed like you guys always see me on. I mean, same as I am now. You know, work shirt, undershirt with a work jacket on top.
All right. Nothing in the bigs.
It's one of those things. It's cold. It's not killing you. It's just cold. I'm
Miss
California.
Mary,
Is Mary?
Georgianne's in the house.
Hello, Mary. I
Mary's in
think.
here.
Hello, Georgianne. I think Mary's running out of paydirts. She's only got a couple of left.
Oh, oh, oh. Got the medium stuff here. Chunky Black's in, I'll tell you that.
Well, isn't that the mesh you'll find the Vermont stuff in, or it's got to be a little smaller?
Depends. Like I said, I saw that really nice flake. So, I
Yeah.
mean, we could see that from standing on the bank 3 feet up, 4 feet up.
Yeah,
So it might
that
be
dude
in this medium stuff.
that dude that's coming from or that
Yeah,
started coming over to Wrenches, Lord Shadow.
yeah,
He's up in Montana. I guess he's on a decent claim or whatever.
right.
He draws very well.
Yeah, 4 or 6 miners from up there. 4 or 6 guys.
Yeah. Yeah, the Spider-Man and all that. I remember that.
They do pretty well.
Good.
What do you mean? I'm getting about an inch of snow, Jordan. That's about it. Earlier in the week, they were saying 17 inches. I was like, cool, I get to use my snowblower. No.
I've yet in my life to use a snowblower. Hell, I've yet in my life to even see a snowblower used in real life. I don't think. Only
Have you ever
videos.
have you ever used a snow shovel?
What's that?
Gold Eagle prospecting. I was going to get in touch with you today, brother.
Hello, Taz. We haven't seen you in a long time.
I've
Man,
been busy working.
you should come in more. Mary's been almost pleasant to us. Something's been wrong.
Joe, hit me up, brother. I want to talk to you about one of them battery packs. Send me a text, brother.
Taz says,
About
PA, the other day I found a couple pieces of Veracite rocks, which is a form of turquoise, and it's normally in Idaho.
oh,
I don't even know what that is.
yeah, that almost fooled me. I thought that was a nice little chunker there. Donna, what's up?
Hello, Texas Donna. They backing off your work schedule? You still got to pull all 6 days?
For the next couple of weeks. Well, around the 17th or the 20th, we're supposed to be substantially complete this job, and then after that, we got to do the punch list by the 30th. So shouldn't be too much on the punch list. It's not too bad. Pretty nice job so far.
They telling you what you're going to next?
Not yet. Most companies you don't find out until like the last week of the job. They call you in, start looking at other plans, you know, getting your questions together, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've never worked for a bigger company like that.
Most of the companies that I work for are medium sized.
I've only ever worked for small companies, except for when I was my very first job was very first real job was at Kmart in the late '90s. Other than that, I've always worked for small businesses.
Yeah, my companies there's usually 30 people working there. You know what I mean? It's that Mandy's Candy. Julie, how are you? Welcome, Fancy Mining in the house.
Banshee's in here. Hello, Banshee.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Mandy, hello. Mandy put out a video earlier. I didn't get to watch it yet, but Mandy put out a video.
Adrian, what's up, brother? Adrian, our brother from over across the pond there. Texas Donnie says, howdy, y'all. It's cold.
Yeah, they got that cold blast hitting them. That's not affecting you?
It's about it's about 30 here, 29 maybe. It's going to get a little cold tonight. It's only supposed to be like 28 tomorrow, so that's not cold to me though. You know, I'd be out in the creek in that weather.
That makes one of us. We're getting like mid 60s during the day and mid 30s at night, mid to low 30s at night. I'll look in a second. I gotta finish what I'm doing.
Yeah, black sand here, chunky. So far, nada. Not even a speck. We weren't out there that long, so I really don't expect too much.
Hello, Sean.
Sean McClellan, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Happy Sunday is right.
70 to 80 a week, Taz. Hope you're not a salary employee. Hello, Rob. Hello. Donkey. Hello.
Aqua Donkey. Ooh, Aqua Donkey getting his pans ready. Nice. What you panning, brother?
I know you were at work, but Aqua Donkey sent did a little video of him and the family out playing on a little snow hill.
Oh, I seen that.
Looked like good fun. I mentioned it in comments, but I saw some dude the other day on a YouTube short. Obviously, he had his kid hooked up to a little like fishing reel with a bunch of string on it or whatever line, and the kid would go down the hill, and when they got to the bottom of the hill, he had the reel hooked up to his drill, and he would just use his little Milwaukee drill or whatever and reel them backwards up the hill. Hey, that's using your head right there. They get to ride both directions, and it saves a ton of time. Not so great for the cardio, but I would go for that.
It's good to see my brother Chinhawk stop in for a minute, man. I ain't talked to him a whole lot lately, but I love that boy.
Was he from where you're at?
He's from Michigan. Been
I
busy
miss
working, taking care of that family. You know what I mean? Got a bunch of little kids.
Yeah, always comes first. I miss enjoying Northwoods. Did you used to watch him?
Northwoods. That sounds familiar.
Enjoying Northwoods.
I think I heard him. I don't think I watched him too much.
It wasn't like action-packed videos or anything like that, and he was out there putting in the work for nothing as far as the gold is concerned. You know, I mean, he got gold, but it was never big gold or big amounts. But he would go out and he'd do little Dakota fire ovens, and he cooked some awesome creekside lunches and made a Miller table by hand and things like that.
Nice.
Me and Secret Creek talked to him. Kirk talked to him,
Chef
and then
P.
something happened. I don't know what, and he stopped posting for a little while. And then when he came back, there's no posting anymore. He just stopped. And I got him on other social media platforms and his phone number, and he just don't answer and don't reply. And
Wow. Yeah, people drop off like that.
yeah, nice Aqua.
Links pinned at the top if anybody wants to come up.
Yeah, Aqua says he'll be up in a minute. Uh, no,
I'll be joking.
he actually sent me some Michigan syrup, and I watched his videos start to finish. I watched everything from when he drilled the hole into the tree to making the syrup, and then he saw, and I didn't know this was possible. He made maple sugar, which is you take the maple syrup and you heat it up to a particular temperature and keep it there for a particular time, and then you pull it off and you immediately start beating it with a blender or whatever for about 5 minutes, and all the syrup turns into sugar crystals, so you actually have maple sugar.
Not looking good.
Oh, Chef B.
Up,
Yeah,
nothing
I
in
mean,
the middle, in the midst.
I'm not mad at him. Obviously, return a calls and text would be nice, but no big deal. I just wish he still posted. He posted good videos. I liked him. Oh,
Over. What's up, brother? Down to the fine stuff. Curly Bill, what's up, brother? Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, brother. I'll get back to you.
have you talked to Wrench today?
I have not.
I messaged him. He didn't answer.
Yeah, I didn't even see him on Guido's today.
Rosenose Treasures had JP's bar last night. I don't think he was there either.
Yeah,
He's been looking a little tired. Probably took a break.
hope everything's well. Usually pops in 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that.
Yeah, he's always late to your show.
I think that storm's going to make it over this way tomorrow, Chefy. We're supposed to start getting snow at 7 o'clock, but it's not going to be much, like an inch. So Who knows if it's going to make it Connecticut's way?
Yeah, I don't understand how it's supposed to get all the way down to Texas without the upper Midwest getting blasted. That doesn't make sense to me, but you'd figure if it's getting all the way down by Donna that you guys would just be under a fucking blizzard.
Right? They were calling for it last week. They were saying we were supposed to get 17 inches of snow in Philly, which is odd.
I have no clue, Curly Bill. I think he comes on midday-ish my time, but I'm always out doing something by that time. I do Rob's show in the morning on Sundays, and then I gotta do chores and stuff. So after Rob's, I'm usually off the internet for a little while. Taz says the center of the storm is supposed to be parallel to the Ohio River. Straight line nearly.
Yeah, so where we wanted to go in Vermont with the 10 inches of snow that was on the ground, it would have been treacherous getting down there. So we went somewhere else.
Yeah, I remember Heath was saying that it was supposed to be cold that weekend.
Yeah. There wasn't supposed to be any snow down where we were, though, so. And then it just kept snowing, like squalls were blowing over the top of the mountains. And yeah, it snows out. I know I wasn't carrying my fat ass down that big hill with all my equipment.
All right, well,
And
let's revert back to what I was talking about earlier. Let's get you a sled, a heavy duty fishing reel, and a drill. Just hook it to a tree, sled your ass down the hill. When you're ready to come up, just sit down in the sled with all your drill and
that's what we need, a pulley system down there. We'd be fine.
you're a construction guy. If anybody can build one, it'd be you, right?
Yeah.
Should be relatively simple. I mean, what I've never done heavy deep sea fishing or anything, but how strong are those lines? You only need what, 600-700 pound test line, right?
Nah, you get a regular half-inch rope, 300-foot half-inch rope. It's 100 feet down the hill.
Tomcat Josh saw that video too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Work smarter, not harder, guys. This is 2024. We're supposed to be fat, lazy, and smart, not wore out and tired.
Firefighting, protecting. What's going on, brother?
Hello, fire.
Top Cat Josh. Going through some cons. Looks like we're getting skunked though. Could have swore that was a nice flake in there. Could have shot out the sluice though.
Yeah, Curly Bill, I'm in Pacific, so it's 4:40 here right now.
Jolly was a pretty good show last night.
Which one?
Jolly.
You said
Charlie.
Charlie's?
Yeah.
That's all right. I was trying to lay off him on the deer stuff. I made a couple of comments just because I couldn't filter them, but we beat on him pretty hard the last couple of weeks over that deer. I was trying to leave him alone.
What happened with the deer?
Do what?
What happened with the deer?
Oh, you don't know?
No, might have missed that show.
I don't repeat what people tell me, but if I get a picture, I'm gonna put it out there. Here, put me full screen. This is the original picture. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hold on, it got modified. You know, one of our community members is very fast at making a modified picture. So he added that. I personally don't like the OBGYN on the top, but on the bottom it says we listen and we don't judge. that stupid TikTok trend. But basically what it was, he was having the story that we're told is he was having a yard sale and the deer's legs were loose. So he sold it to a lady and he was trying to tighten up the legs for her. We beat on him pretty hard for 2 weeks in a row over that, man. It was a freaking blast.
Is that one of them hunting deers? The bow and arrow deers? Archery?
I don't know, but judging by that picture, it sure looked like he got penetrated. Crap, I just can't stop.
Hey, there's a stack of gold in there. Maybe not.
Yep, Hubba Rob's in Hollywood. That would be a correct time zone. The problem with that, and I kind of feel bad for the Alaska guys. Even for us, a lot of the gold guys are East Coaster guys or East Coast, and then they kind of taper off as they come out to the West. So it's like everybody else will knock off for the night, and you actually want to stay up and watch something, but by 9 or 10, usually the shows are gone. So you're just stuck in YouTube Shorts land, and you run across anything you don't want to see there. Yeah, Tom Kingery says it's a full-body deer decoy. Hello, Bentfort. Hey, Bent, I was curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. How many watch hours are you at with that vertical streaming you've been doing with all those people watching it?
I was told that the short hours don't count. Is that true?
Short hours don't count now. But the vertical lives, the reason people are doing vertical lives, for as annoying as they are, I don't like them either, is when you do a vertical live, supposedly with one of your shorts or your other videos, if somebody comes across one of your shorts and sees it, there's a red dot that says you're currently live, and that's how people can get over to your vertical live. But Bent Fork usually has like 100-ish or sometimes a lot more watching, and only like 10 or 13 of us commenting. So I figure a lot of people have it on as kind of ASMR or whatever. But I was just wondering what that did to his watch hours, because I've been in his videos. He would be streaming nearly daily for 3 or 4 hours with average 100 plus people in there. So you'd think his hours would be off the charts. I was just curious. Yeah, Taz, I had a Christmas gift sent to someone that got turned around the day before Christmas, sent back to shipper, And so that should be on their way back to them by now. I don't really know. I haven't talked to them, but they still haven't got it. We'll all know when they get it.
Donkey, what's up, brother?
What's
Harry, what's going on?
today? Can you hear me?
I got 3 specs in this.
Hello, Dirk.
Check 1, 2.
You're here, bro. We here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. What's going on, everybody?
Some fine micros in here, just a couple.
I'm just chilling at the house, getting ready to go through a bag of autism magnet bitches brew.
You got one of Mary's Witch's Brew bags?
Hello, Eric.
Oh,
Nice.
Are you going to be one of the first ones to pan that on camera, or did somebody else beat you to it?
I'm not sure exactly.
I don't
I'm
think
not
I
sure
can't
at
think of
all.
anybody who said they were panning it on camera yet.
Well, heck yeah. It says, hello, thank you for buying my paydirt bag. There should be a 1/4 gram, and whatever I missed, please let me know, and I will make it right. I will definitely let you know, Mary.
Yeah, she said trouble panned one of her bags already.
Well, if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to it. Thank you, Mary.
Sure, it'll be good.
What's going on, Jackson? You got some donkey dirt headed your way, brother.
Dirt Devil in the house. Eric's MRE.
I had a lucky week a couple of weeks ago. I won a lot. I won the panning kit from Johnny. I won the donkey dirt. I've been doing okay on TOs every now and then. I won something from Benzo. I've won something from JP. I won a Thomas 907 shirt. I was doing pretty good there.
Won the PA bag out on Benzo.
Yeah, I won a PA bag on Benzo.
Heck yeah. When you're hot, you're hot.
That's right.
Yeah, it goes in waves. It's always somebody's turn.
Exactly. I think it's Aurora's turn at the moment, but Aurora. I think Mary snuck something in here for Aurora.
Dirt Devil detecting. Tom Kingery.
Oh yeah. All right, I gotta go get Aurora. Got some giant gemstones in here.
Yeah, PA. Carolus, she was streaming while they went to an Amish store. They went into an Amish store to buy stuff. Weather bad, obviously. Right as they get to the store, she loses signal. So I don't know if they got a cell phone jammer or what, but I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to see the inside of an Amish store.
The cell phone jammer.
Well,
I'll do one.
you got to figure for people. No, they had some kind of power in there. It wasn't exactly a horse and buggy store, but for people who don't have cell phones, having people walk around on cell phones around them has to be even extra irritating. Because I'm on my phone a lot, and I still find it annoying when people are on their phones.
I remember seeing them with phones or nothing like that.
You never saw what?
The Amish stores that I go to, I just trying to recall if I ever seen them with cell phones in their hands. I don't think I have.
All I've seen is the crap I've seen on like History and Discovery channels, but there's different subsets of the Amish culture. Some are a lot more strict than others. I was watching them interview these one these one Amish people. These freaking people, they had a store. They had power in the store. They had this, they had that. It was a store mixed into a place with other stores. And when they were at work, they were allowed to use their phones, but they had to leave their phones at work and be Amish when they went home. I guess. I mean, actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad way of life. You get to live all the other ones. Then I watched another one. There was some sect of Amish people that had no phones, and like half of them had phones and they were hiding them in their pockets continuously. They had their phones, and they were talking to the guy. They're like, "Yeah, it's always a real bad day when somebody's sitting in church and their phone goes off. They forgot to turn off the ringer." And he says that's when they'll be changing churches. But there was another sect of the Amish not too far away. Don't know how far, but not too far away. These people had cars and phones and things like that, and they still believed in their religion and all that. And then, they just progressed a little more. Then you got the real weird ones that are moving down to like South America to have nothing.
Welcome, Annie Stevens.
Hello, Beth. Hello, Annie.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Mrs. Donkey.
Beth is your wife, right?
Yes, sir. Mary sent me her nuts. Thanks for the acorn, Mary.
Nice.
All right. I wasn't sure if I heard that right.
I heard it. I was just leaving it alone.
Me too.
Beautiful piece of peacock ore. Yeah, I woke up a couple days ago with my lungs feeling just a little bit heavy. I said, it finally got me. Not
Couldn't have got
feeling the good.
couldn't have got you too bad, man. Most of us have been getting sick. Have been getting real sick.
I'm definitely lucking out big time, for sure.
Do you do you watch Johnny's Corner?
Uh, I don't know that I've
He,
ever actually been to his
he was,
channel or
yeah,
not.
he was
He
pretty
doesn't
sick.
he doesn't do the same thing as you, but he does it for cable. I think you said you were a phone guy, but he does it for cable. He was dying on camera. I felt bad for the guy, and I was just as sick a week before that, but I felt bad for him. He's over there on camera just dying, and he's usually a pretty healthy, happy guy. He was struggling through that video.
Yeah,
Well,
it's going
I made some oregano oil right before the fall, and I take honey, 5 tablespoons of honey, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and mix it in 5 tablespoons of honey, and take like a teaspoon in the morning. And I still get my allergies that I always get, but I haven't been sick, man.
I
Knock on wood.
guarantee you, I guarantee you that Mrs. Donkey is getting ready to type in a recipe of some sort right now.
She's gonna be feeding Aqua with some kind of weird concoction. He's like, "What's this? Shut up and eat it." I don't want to. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way, bud.
Beautiful piece of pyrite.
I had a piece earlier tonight. Fooled me so bad I could have swore up and down it was gold. So I took the pin and broke it apart. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. I thought it was gold. It was bright too.
Crow called me up a few weeks back, and he's like, "Man, I'm going through this bucket of material from the creek, and it's just loaded, man. It's everywhere. You got to come see this." So I go over and look at it, and it's some really beautiful pyrite. But I said, the only way that you can absolutely know for sure at this point is get a little flathead screwdriver and push
Yep.
on it and see what happens. And he said, okay, grabbed it, pushed on it. He's like, oh. I'm like, yep, that's what Pyrite does.
Micro gold, man. At least I didn't get skunked though.
So how much cons do you have from the Vermont?
Not much.
Are you,
We were only running for about an hour and a half, and I guess I had about a pint.
it was snowier than hell, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We would have been in the other spot where we were getting like, quarter gram, half gram. We was hoping to get there, but fortunately we couldn't make it. I was hoping to see that flake that we saw, man. I guess not. Unless it's in this last little bit. Oh, we're gonna see some gold though. We'll have to break out a Miller bag or something.
Ooh, Mary. I definitely see some real nice shiny in there.
What you got? What you got?
I'm just gonna have to pan it out. I'm gonna lose something if I try to do something stupid right now.
Right?
It's in there. Believe that. Yeah, as an accent, I was thinking I could probably
Hey, Rose,
build a little,
welcome.
build, build a little rope winch line. Just make a little brace for it. Just send the rope on down the hill.
Good to see you, Rose. Thanks for stopping in.
What's going on, Rose?
Not too much. Not too much from that spot. Couple little micros.
So I'm using these earbuds for the first time, and the volume good? Does it need to come down, up?
Every, everything sounds good, bro.
Awesome. I had another pair that I tried on GP and Mama Bird's New Year's Eve live stream, and they just didn't work at all. As soon as I entered the stream yard, kept kicking me off of the Bluetooth.
You know, I had a problem with all my Bluetooths. Like they would work fine, and then all of a sudden, they started running like shit. You were getting echoed. I could barely hear. And then I switched over to Chrome from my Samsung internet, and they work fine, all of them. So I bought like 4 of them, and I didn't need to. I just needed to download Chrome. So now I got plenty of them.
I streamed from a PC and I wound up buying this camera and mic setup cheap off of Amazon. We're talking less than $20. And I just got lucky because my camera works decent and nobody ever complains about my mic. So
Oh, you're fine.
I just got lucky.
Sound really good, Zach.
Do what? Yeah, compared to some of the troubles I see other people going through, because I see them buying cameras and cheaper ones, better ones, and all that. I see people struggle pretty hard with the sound of mic, and I just got lucky. This piece of crap just works. I guarantee you, if I bought another identical one, it would be no good.
You win some and you lose some on Amazon.
Luck or skill, I don't care which. I'll take them both.
That's right.
Talk about micros. My old eyes are having problems seeing these. It's 3 or 4 though.
I see some pretty shiny sneaking through.
Super fine.
JP, hello.
What's up, JP?
JP
JP hitting the Sunday charts.
charts, brother.
It's even going to be worth doing this snuffer dump.
I don't know. You might find some gold you left in the snuff for the last time.
Probably.
That's rough, JP.
Mary, we're sending your gigantic gemstones to Aurora in the bathtub.
Oh, man. Oh, man, that sucks being stuck. Interstate shutdown.
It's the snow apocalypse. For sure. I got a buddy in Louisville right now that his power has been out for hours.
Oh, PA, I got a question for you. Is your generator a dual fuel generator?
No.
Well, then.
Nope. Just gasoline. They make them now.
I just ordered one, and I was reading the specs on them, and it's like runtime on, it's a small one, and runtime on 1 gallon of gas was like 11 hours, but runtime on 5 gallons of propane was like 10 hours. And no way it's that much worse on propane use. JP, do they actually use that much more propane than they do gasoline?
There's some micro specs in there. You probably can't see them, but
Hard to make out.
yeah. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, I know propane is less efficient, but I couldn't believe that 5 gallons of propane would provide you less runtime than 1.1 gallons of gasoline. I didn't partic- I didn't I didn't go for a dual fuel on purpose, but out here in California, everything has to be carb compliant and all that crap. And the size I wanted was all dual fuel garbage. Marvin, hello.
Marvin Huff.
What's going on, Marvin? Well, the very first pan from Mary's bag was definitely a good one.
Nice.
Definitely a good one.
Triple A, hello.
Alaskan Assassin, what's up, brother?
14 specs. I'll take it. Probably can't see it though.
Heck yeah. It's not bad for, what do you say, hour and a half in a new
Yeah.
spot.
Well, Otterman. Well, talking with Benzo the other night, have you guys seen that hand dredge thing that Chef V makes? I think it was Chef V.
I haven't seen it.
He makes up some homemade hand dredge. He says it works really well, but it'll wear you out. Be interesting to see Donkey take on the challenge.
I would definitely take on that challenge.
We got us a bag of pay dirt from down under.
Nice.
From That's Gold.
You said Zach's Gold?
That's THATS. That's Gold.
Oh,
Let's go.
His name's Andy.
Oh, Andy.
I think I might need to go grab the classifier.
oh, you didn't make it? Yeah, we're off camera, and Benzo was showing it to us. It thing looks like a beast. It says it'll wear you out if you try to go the full pump.
I made a 3-inch hand dredge.
That's about how
Never
big
even used it.
the thing was. Huge. Looked like it would work.
Probably do a whole pan in one pull, you know?
Yeah.
I forget how much you said you get in one pull. Probably a full pan.
2 or 3 at the most.
Chef B says
To the cold.
a full pull. It's probably a full Garrett pan.
Nice. What's going on, Chef? I heard Otterman was in the house. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, Otterman's here. Mentally, hello.
What's up, Melody?
Hope Rob's over there eating jalapeno poppers.
Nice, Rob. Yeah, I could go for some poppers right now. That might actually clear my sinuses a little bit.
Right?
I worked with a guy a long time ago, Mexican guy. His cure for sick, not feeling good, hangover, anything. His cure was feed you something hot. Yeah, that's big. His had some crazy side pipe to it. I don't understand what it did, but his cure for anything wrong with you was hot. Every day we had a we had a rhythm of getting burritos every morning about 9 o'clock or so. We'd go get some carne asadas, or we'd send one of us and go down and get some burritos. Anytime I was sick or hungover or anything like that, he'd bring it back as hot as you can make them. You know, it's always something dangerous when your burrito comes and it's a different color wrapper than everybody else's. I tell you what, though, it doesn't matter how sick or hungover you were after you ate something that hot. You weren't really worried about being sick or hungover anymore. Hobo Rob has to extenuate that they're baking jalapeno poppers. That's the only way to make them.
Yum.
They sound good.
If you like breaded ones, the ones that are in Walmart's little deli type section thing, the pre-made ones they have there, those actually aren't that bad.
Definitely got some
Small
more
spade.
Annie Stevens says she calls jalapeno poppers fat girl crack when she makes them. I'm just reading comments. I know Donkey can't see comments, and you're over there panning.
Mentally corrupted. Gail, archaeology and gold.
What's going
Welcome
on,
to the
Gail?
show. R. Miller, what's up, brother?
Carl, what's up, brother?
Fat girl crack when I make them. Nice.
I didn't see it.
All right, we got
Wow, Taz.
at least another dozen pieces or so. Second pan.
Let's see what we got from down under. Marvin Huff, what's up? Wow. Stuck on the highway. How long you been stuck, JP? Alaskan Assassin is in the house. What's up, brother?
Damn it, JP.
Alaskan, I don't know if I've seen Carl in the chat. I don't think Carl's in chat, Alaskan.
Carl Miller?
Alaskan was thanking Carl for open the knife.
I saw him. He's in here.
Carl Miller? Okay, I didn't see him.
That is definitely a beautiful blade, Alaskan Assassin. Carl, you got some mad skills, brother. Mad skills.
JP, I've been outran on turns by a semi with a foreigner, and I decided to slow down 5 miles an hour and let him just win that one.
Right.
80 miles an hour downhill and decent curves, and the semi's outrunning me. I don't really want to be next to him. Beth, they're real easy to make homemade, especially if you're not wanting them breaded. Just gut your jalapenos, a little bit of sour cream, some, I think it's just sour cream and chili powder, or paprika, one of the two, I forget which. Wrap them in bacon. Plenty tasty. Brockton, hello.
What's going on, Brockton?
Newest member of the Gold Fever Club.
Yeah, he is.
Trying
What's
not
up, Sean?
to give him too hard of a time about it. I'm kind of hoping after the after about a month, when he runs out of gold, he'll start hawking his metal detectors for gold or something. Might get a good deal. You need to get rid of them detectors for gold. You just let me know, Brock. Hello, Dorothy.
Dorothy, what's up?
Dorothy, what's going on?
Hello, Archaeology and Gold.
Miss Gail.
Cream cheese. Sorry, cream cheese.
They bread them and make them with cheddar cheese here.
Yeah, it's just cream cheese, a little bit of seasoning here. Cut your jalapenos in half. Take out the seeds, or you can mix the seeds in if you want them hotter, and put them back in, wrap them in bacon, bake them a while.
Too much black sand. It's all blonde.
Is it light blonde or heavy blonde? Looks light.
Light. Yeah.
What's it supposed to have in it?
Didn't say. It's just a thank you bag. Sent me a really cool heavy duty 3D printed pen.
Nice.
I
Is it
Yes,
guess
smooth?
you
Or
sir.
is it rough like the little ones?
no, it's actually a lot smoother. It's like a different kind of plastic that they use. Grab it. There's a couple grooves. There's some grooves in it, but it's not like the ones that we get. Of course, it's all dirty.
Otterman, I'm mobile. I didn't get in till 2. Didn't get to sleep till 2:30 or 3, and then I had to go out first thing in the morning and go do another job. So for the 24 hours, I guess it's busy. But if I don't go do something else tonight, then not bad.
It is freaking cold out there, man.
Gail says she does half cream cheese, half shredded cheese, shredded cheddar cheese.
Not bad at
Sounds
all, Zach. So,
delicious.
I mean, there's some grooves in there, but
Sounds
it's
delicious, Gail.
up the side there are, but they're a lot smaller than the grooves that are here, from the ones we get made out here.
The ones on the sides I'd leave. The bottom I'd probably just sand unless you like that. Unless you like the grooves.
Different than this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that needs sanded.
But these are really smooth. Probably don't even need to do anything with them.
Break it in.
Yeah, definitely different. It's like a harder plastic they made it with than the regular softer stuff we use.
All
I
that
guess you
stuff.
can order. I guess you can order different gauges of plastic. I don't know.
You can order different gauges, different materials. Um, there's just like anything else. You got to learn the art.
You said it was like twice or three times the cost of the regular plastic.
Yeah.
Oh wow! JP said the road's the ice rink. That's crazy.
I read that, and he said he's basically sitting still. So
More really nice pieces.
they
One,
are.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, at least.
Yeah, I saw that video, Rob, and I had some pans from Ed over at RPE, and I sanded out the bottom of them.
Troubled one,
This one,
hello.
this one's one of them. You can see how the dirt gets stuck in them. You know, by sanding it
Trouble,
down.
what's going on, brother?
Theo, my brother. Better Together Prospecting. Hello there. Adam Weiss,
What's going on, Adam?
36, 36 awesome people in the house.
Smash that like button.
Got the Flyers playing, losing 2-1. Seems to be a common theme at the halfway point.
Yeah, Gail, he's North Carolina. I don't know if that's where he's at now, but he's North Carolina.
Who is this J Dog?
J-Dog is Men's League captain.
J-Dog.
Okay. Definitely some gold up in here.
That's what I'm saying. Mary, do you still have these bags for sale? Or are you sold out yet?
She's still got a couple left.
Like,
Not bad at all. Some Australia gold. Some Aussie gold.
That's pretty stuff.
hell yeah.
Oh, all right. It's shiny, man. Definitely shiny.
Hello, Prairie. Troubled one says he definitely recommends Mary's diet. He enjoyed it thoroughly. I don't know what he's on. I got the reins pulled all the way back on this one. I remember what we were talking about the other night.
I'm not going to make a mess. I'm not going to make a mess. I'm not going to make a mess.
I'm looking at that carpet you have under there. That looks horrible to try and get gold out of. Is that a carpet or is that rubber?
It's carpet. It's probably run pretty good in the sluice.
That
Under
looks
some,
like it's loose matting. You drop gold in there, that's just gone, PA. You're gonna need to burn that carpet when you're done, or mercury it, one of the two. Not me, Curly.
Yeah, Kirby. I got the same problem. I got miner's moss right underneath of my feet, pretty much. I
You see,
know there's some decent.
I'm fortunate. You never find anything on the cleanup underneath me because I'm on the porch. Once I lose it, it's gone.
Be down there scooping up sand from under your.
No, it's just gone. It's just better not to lose it to begin with. I 100% assure you, though, there's rocks from across the country in my front yard because as I'm panning and they irritate me, I just flick them.
100 years from now, someone's going to be digging up your front yard saying, "What the hell is all this shit? Where is this from?"
If I can piss off someone 100 years from now, I will be a happy guy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm still pissing them off. Yes. That would be a win.
I had to grab a punch. I'll be right back. Open up this glue.
Yeah, we got one more pan of littles.
Absolutely, Beth. Afterlife goals for sure, Annie. I would, not that I'll be here to see it, but that would please me greatly.
Everybody's got to have goals. That's for sure.
Oh, you glue that sluice together, PA? I thought that was supposed to like collapse in your backpack.
Uh, says to glue it together.
I'd probably only do half of that so you can collapse it in your backpack. It's a sluice or it's a cleanup sluice?
Clean up.
Oh, yeah. For the most part, we're all so used to bad typing and bad autocorrect. I don't even hear anybody complain about it anymore. Go away. People will type things like, yeah, I know what you meant.
So how far away is Menifee Lakes from you, Zach?
How far where is what?
Menifee Lakes, California. I
Menifee's
think
a
it's
ways.
is it away?
Hello, Jacko. Let me look it up real quick. I think Menifee's like Central California.
It's south, man. It's south. I think it's
Um,
south of Barstow.
oh no. Let me see. Um,
I attended Paloma Valley High School in Menifee Lakes, California for the better part of a year. Anyway,
yeah, I guess it's about 110, 115 miles from me.
yeah, it ain't that far.
Not really. You got to go through the traffic though.
Got any good gold over there?
Where I'm at,
Yeah.
there's gold. I don't prospect too much, or really, but there's gold. If I was going to go and do it, I would be metal detector, dry washer, or hard rock. because I'm in a lot of mines with I'm in mines with really nice veins. If I ever sell a pay dirt or decide to start making pay dirts for giveaways, which is probably what I'll do, is just make them for giveaways, all my material would be hard rock vein material from a mine, because I come across some really, really nice looking veins.
Okay.
110 miles, no traffic. That would be like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Traffic that could be on a work day, or a traffic day or something like that. That could easily be a 4-hour drive.
Wow.
Because from me, I'd have to take the I-15 south nearly all the way down to it. And if you go down on a busy holiday weekend or a work day, that can take hours. But if I left out of here at like 6 in the morning or something, I could be there in 2 hours.
That's a big difference.
Oh, it's huge. If you catch the work travelers, they are just thick. Hello, Brad. Well, that's the thing, Gail. I don't know if I'll ever sell a pay dirt. It's definitely not in any of the near future. What I may start doing is kind of what Banshee Mining's doing, just making them purely and solely as giveaway items. You got to win them.
That's what donkey dirt is.
Yeah, I have no desire of making pay dirts for money. I have no desire of going to the post office. So if I actually did ship out my own gold, it would be a special pay dirt. Other than that, anything you win from me or get from me is I drop ship it, usually from Culver, because he ships really fast and his prices are good. But I just drop ship them out and it's done, and I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, if you're thinking the parrot is a bird, no. My dog has a real squeaky ball right now.
Thank you for that, Hobo Rob. I did not read the directions, but we'll be okay. It's really tight. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. And the problem is she likes it, so she's not going to kill it for probably a couple of months until she's mad at us. So she'll just keep squeaking it and squeaking it, squeaking it. I would grab it and show you, but then she's going to think I want to play.
That was all the smalls. I'm gonna take a short little siesta to the little boys' room, and I'll be right back to do the big.
All right. Aqua is panning Autism Mary's Witch's Brew. Taz, I grew up with macaw. Macaws are really great birds when raised right, and then they're really bad birds if they're not. We had one that was raised right, and we got it a mate, but the original died. My mom killed it. Not her fault, but the original died, and so the mate was raised wrongly. Basically, the people gave it a whole room and just let it do whatever it's want and fed it and ignored it. So it was just a mean bird. Yeah, if Culver's got a beginner's panning video, that'd be great. There's tons of people you can get a beginner video from, Donna. If you're stuck in the house, it's a great time to learn. Use that catch pan. Pan it 10
Yep.
times. That's what it takes you to get it.
When I first started panning, I was so slow. I'm still slow.
You know what fixed my panning, or actually gave me the confidence to pan faster? A freaking Okie Prospector copper shot paydirts he liked to send out. Those were so hard. You have no choice but to get decent at them. I don't know if you ever done one, but he did the copper shot because he was pulling copper too, and the copper in the pan of all the various sizes looks so much like gold. Sometimes the only way for me to tell it apart with my eyes was I had to go into sunlight, actual sunlight, and flash the pan in different directions to be able to tell what was copper and what was gold. It was kind of funny. He tried to ship one to Canada, and they turned it around and sent it back to him. So he told whoever he was shipping that to that he would just pan it out and send him the gold. And he started his video off on that, and he wound up editing it. And at the end of the videos, he's like, "Guys, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was that bad." He says, I didn't realize what I was sending. You know, we were all screwing with. We're like, what? You didn't realize how hard your copper shots were? Brian from Indiana Gold, who I would rank as a really good panner, he hated it so much. He said it's not even fun anymore, and he traded his bags off to Ron F. I know A3 Skywarrior's done a bunch of them. I done a bunch of them. I think Rocky Mountain Brad's done some of them. The copper shot in there, and it's not like he sprinkled. He didn't go by with a little pixie dust and drop some in there. He loaded them up with copper, and it's not like natural copper. It was brutal. Brad says he's done some. They sucked.
What's going on, Brad? Hope you're having an awesome evening.
I think I have one left of his to do, and I'm avoiding it. I've had it so long I don't remember if it was supposed to have gold or not, and if I go suffer through that and there's no gold in it, I'll be pissed. Not at him, you know. It was all prearranged, but they'll make you go cross-eyed if you play with them too long. Hello, AU Diver Greg.
What's up, Greg?
What's up, you diver? Dun, 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 dun. See some beautiful gemstones.
So Mary hooks it up, huh?
Yes, he does. Pretty good, Mary. Pretty good.
I wish you guys wouldn't compliment her so much. She might turn into a pay dirt seller, and then we got to be nice to her so we can get some good gold prices.
Yeah, that big old garnet.
Big enough to see. That's nice. Hello, John
First,
Jacob.
JJ, what's up, brother?
Beth, and just like anybody who's using the standard YouTube letter as their profile picture, um, the reason that you don't get noticed quite as often is because when those float by in chats, especially in the faster chats, it just looks like a new YouTube comer, so we don't recognize them. You could show me the profile picture of almost anybody I see on a relatively regular basis. I can tell you what channel it is, but when you just got the M, the J, the T, the D, it's harder to place you. So if you upload a picture to your Google profile, it helps us recognize you a lot easier without actually having to read the name. Just like Schwarzenegger said, I was elected to lead, not to read. Any picture. Mine's that stupid coyote. Um, I'm always on the lookout so it fits, but mine's that stupid coyote, and I use that for everything. That's on my Cash App. I think that's on my PayPal, my Gmail. If you try to send me money, you're going to see that stupid coyote. You're like, yeah, no one else is dumb enough to have the coyote. We know that's
exactly. I guarantee you'd make a far better governor of California than the current one.
Absolutely. When are you going to run, Zach?
That would make me leave the state, because it doesn't matter Republican, Democrat, conservative, abolitionist, any political party you want to run. You cannot fix this state. The people have to fix this state. They're getting fed up. You have
Amen.
you have to realize they're getting fed up. They're not wanting to pay taxes. It's going to have to change, and it'll eventually flip red. But you don't want to be anywhere near that transition, because you can do no right. If you're a lot of the leftists will say our governor's too far left, or too far right. And obviously anybody on the right's going to say he's bumped his head left. Not interested. The real hustle is in the small town politics. That way nobody's paying attention to how much you're stealing.
Got that right, brother.
Oh, I was looking into the hustle. One day I decided to educate myself. I didn't understand why every time you read the paper every week or so, these council members of various councils are appointing each other to other various councils. So I got into it and looked it up. This is just from my town. Your results may vary, but in my town, a council member makes like $1,400 a month. Plus they got a stipend of like another grand, and they're required to do like 8 hours work, something like that. But for every extra commission or committee that they appoint themselves to, every extra commission or committee that they appoint themselves to, they make another $150, $200, and they're only required to do like an hour or two works a month. And we know they're not actually putting in the hours. So if you're making $1,200 or $1,400 a month, and you can put yourself on 10 more $150 committees that you aren't really doing anything with, you just doubled your salary, plus whatever stipend that particular committee might come with, travel expenses, things like that.
Right.
So they got a heck of a racket there, and most of them work full-time jobs. But it gets better. In my town, your results may vary. If you're a council member for a term and a half, which a council member's term is six years. If you're a council member for a term and a half, you get lifetime health insurance. So if an 18-year-old could get themselves elected to city council, go until they're, say, 28, and then get off of it, they've got lifetime city-paid health insurance. We're not talking about the cheap stuff either. They wouldn't get themselves the cheap stuff.
The best of the best.
Absolutely.
Congress. You become Congress member, a federal Congress member, and same thing. You get benefits for life, and you get your same pay as your pension. So
Well,
you make $175,000 a year for the rest of your life after you become a congressman.
Well, you explained to me how some of these managers, mayors, fire captains, police chiefs in a small city, the fire captain that just retired out of our fire fire department. He's been there for years, mind you. He worked his way through the ladders. He's been there for years. He retired out of the fire department like $410,000 a year. Last time I knew anything about it, the president of the United States made $400,000 a year. So how the hell does a fire captain of a city of 20,000 make more than the president of the United States? I'm not a very smart man, but something doesn't smell right. That's all the politics I'm doing. Sorry, PA, I'm not trying to set you off.
It's crazy, man. Something going on.
So we definitely got a nice little picker and some nice little crystal silver nuggets.
Look at that.
That's
Yeah.
nice. I'll be back in a minute. Babe Ruth had a skill, John Jacobs.
And he said he must have one big old fire hose is all I can figure out.
Yeah, he was one of the original founding members of OnlyFans.
Flash in your pan. What's up, Ed?
Ed, what's going on, brother? I am going through a bag of the witch's brew, but that's not what it says on the bag.
Excuse me 1 second for a spinning break, guys. I'll be right back.
Definitely had some nice gemstones, some nice crystal and silver. Found one picker so far, a bunch of flower gold. Very fun so far. I don't know if that's silver or pyrite. Kind of leaning towards pyrite.
I booted myself.
Don't do that, man.
Fourth of the Yupik Eskimo. Did I say that right? Yupik. Alaskan session. Speaking write it fluently, English is my second language. Awesome.
Quite on a check neck, brother. Now that's silver. That's not pyrite.
That's monosodium glutamate, trouble one. Once your taste bud taste it, they want more immediately.
Make sure you give Mrs. Assassin a big old squeeze from the donkey family, Mr. Assassin.
Right on.
Oh, Shamoli Mary.
She must
There's
really
that piece.
like. She must really like you, man.
There's that piece I saw. Well, I really like Mary. Look at that monker one time.
Wow, very cool.
Dun, dun, dun. And here, this little monker right here weighs approximately 0.08. Nice little picker for sure. Oh man, I should have
Thank you,
ran it
Marvin.
over.
Appreciate that.
Should have ran it over the gold monster, Mary. Oh, we got another nice little piece right here. Not quite a picker, but almost.
.406 mine, or what's going on, brother?
406. What's going on, man? Trying to think of whose live stream I saw you in just a little bit ago. I know Ed was there. Digging with somebody.
Ed just had a little live earlier, I think. Very prospecting.
What's
Sub to
going on?
406 miner. Yeah, YouTube loves me like a sore ass. The only guy with 3,100 watch hours, and I can't get monetized. Had a guy from India trying to get me to send him $70 today so I can get monetized. He said, "I can get you monetized right now. I can get you 1,000 subs."
Wow.
I'm
There's
like, "No
definitely
thanks."
farmers. Definitely farmers out there.
Yeah, man. I was like, "I'm not interested." He said, "Please, please, please. This is my first job in a long time." I'm like, "Nah, yes. First of all, you never were hired, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Your first job." And he says, "What part of Ohio is Donkey from?"
I am from northeastern Ohio.
The cold part.
The rust the Rust Belt. I think we use more salt than anybody else in the whole country, probably.
Got to make my way up there so I can hang out with my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
How long do your cars and trucks last before they rust out?
Like completely, or before they first start showing signs.
Before you got to bite the bullet and get rid of it?
I'm rocking a 2011 2500 HD right now. I should be able to get at least 4 or 5 more years out of it.
John Jacobs said, "Snowing in Cumberland, Maryland. Be here in 2 hours." Takes me 2.5 hours
Now,
to get to where we went last time, JJ.
now smaller made or smaller like vehicles that aren't made as well, you get at least 10 years out of them before you gotta scrap them.
They're saying 1 inch for Philly, JJ.
See, not that I'm glad that your cars rust out and you got to buy new cars, but the problem we have down where I am is these things never rust out. So you got people driving 86 Yugos and they're like, oh, my Yugo's having a problem. So I'm not working on it. Crap. The pain in the ass cars never go away because they don't rust on them or anything.
Two more nice little pieces.
It's nice when it keeps coming.
Mm-hmm.
I've never particularly gotten a bad bag from anybody, but and I've always gotten my ROIs or my guaranteed amounts out of them. I'm always happy whenever I do get around to finally sluicing my cons and seeing what I missed and seeing how bad of a panner I am, because that's like a bonus.
The gift that keeps giving, for sure. Until you get a hold of some kinky. All right, that's it, Mary. We're gonna do a snuffer dump. Snuffer dump. Snuffer dump.
Be ready, Mary. This snuffer dump determines your future in the community. You sell Aquadonkey a bad bag, we'll have to stonewall you.
Yep. Could make or break you right here. I thought about seeing what the guitar sounded like with these earbuds. I'm not gonna lie, Triple A.
Trouble, I got like two panning videos on my channel.
The aqua shake is complete. I don't know, Mary. I'd say there's at least a quarter gram there.
Yeah, I guess she survives for another day. That looks pretty good.
Yep. Definitely pretty good.
You probably won't, Troubled.
Definitely fun too. That was a fun bag. Thank you, Mary.
It's a nice little smile there.
No, I'm telling you.
And she had goodies in the bag.
Do we throw her all the way under the fire? Or what do you think?
Wrench said he's driving and he had to bring his nephew home, so he's on the road.
What's going on, Russ?
He sent me a text.
Be careful, brother.
Dog. Troubled. I don't pan paydirts on camera because plenty of other people are doing it. Plus, it takes some of the fun out for me. If I want to relax and pan, I just want to relax and pan.
You got that.
Filming it makes it less fun.
I just like hanging out rapping with my boys and girls.
Gives you something to do while on camera. If I could have this more of a panning station set up than I have, I would probably pan too. But for my arrangement, oh don't really feel like panning in the house or trying to film it. It just takes fun out of it for me.
Right. I used to it last time. Couldn't breathe anymore, man. I had to give it up. Usually smoke when I go out on the mining adventures. A little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna give this. Hopefully, if it ain't too cold next week, give this bad boy a whirl.
Looks good.
I got a 1,500 gallon hour pump and a Washington Beach mining controller. Let her rip.
What's a 1,500 gallon an hour pump cost you guys?
I think it was like $70 or something like that. No, I think it was $49.
Are they trash pumps or just like cooler pump motors?
No, just a little bilge pump for a boat. The gas pump I got is 2 inch trash pump, and I got a 2 inch high pressure pump.
Trash pump.
What's that sound like?
That was pretty good.
It's clear.
Hopefully it sounds a lot better than it did New Year's Eve. Hey.
Yeah, they weren't great, however.
You're
Yeah,
on
it
your
sounded really good.
Aqua, you're streaming from your phone?
Yeah. Yeah, I still live in the Stone Age, man. I got this old little laptop that I could use.
If it'll run the program, anytime you get a PC, a, a tablet's better than a phone, a laptop's better than a tablet, a PC's better than all of them. Just makes them a lot easier, and the equipment for them is a lot cheaper. But it's whatever you like to use. PA, I think, streams on his phone or streams on his tablet and watches on his phone or something like that.
No, I stream on the phone and watch on the tablet.
Yeah, see, I got StreamYard open in one window. I got YouTube open in another window, and then I got Better Together Prospecting open in another window because I went over to look at who that was.
Well, you guys
JJ
want to see how much? You want to see how much this weighs?
Absolutely.
JJ
Yeah.
says Krista Berg falling in love. You know that song?
I don't want to fall in love.
Fine then,
It's
money
too
for
late.
nothing and chicks for free. What was that song? ZZ Top, right?
Chris
Oh
Isaac.
yeah, Chris Isaac was the one I was playing.
Otterman. T.O.'s worried about freezing to death, and Otterman's worried about who gets his gold if it happens.
Okay.
Dire Straits, money for nothing.
Money for nothing and chicks for free. Hopefully this hair dryer isn't killing everybody.
Can't even barely hear it. Heard it when you started it, but it went away real quick. Noise cancellation probably got it.
It's coming soon, Gail. I'd sing it for you right now if my throat didn't hurt so bad. Well, Mama told me when I was young. Sit beside me, little son. That's right, Triple A.
I just reheard that the other day, Don. I don't remember. You ever wash your truck, PA?
Video broke the radio thing.
PA, did you ever wash your truck, or does it still look horrible in your driveway?
What's that, brother?
Did you ever wash your truck?
Yeah.
It was looking pretty bad last video.
Yeah, I just grabbed the brush and threw some water down on it. It was good.
That's
Did the
right.
camper too.
In my heart and in my mind and in my heart. Something like that.
Here comes your strike, PA.
Who cares? Doesn't matter anymore.
It don't matter if you're not trying to make any money off of YouTube. It's just a warning.
It wasn't that good, Zach.
Yeah.
Doesn't like if you buy a CD, right? And you play it in the background and you own the CD, doesn't that give you a right to play it? Like doesn't that give you permission so
No.
that it's not Not a copyright violation?
No, no, because
Yes, Tom.
when you're when you buy the CD, it's got on their little footnotes or whatever that it's not for reproduction or commercial use or anything like that. You actually have to buy the rights to be able to play the song, which you can cheap. But even if you buy the rights to play the song, you'll still get hit every time YouTube hears that song, and you have to fight your way out of the hit. So it's like emails and this and that and this and that and blah blah blah. So it's not worth it.
Right.
Good.
Thank the drummer from Metallica for that.
Supposedly, Gail, as long as you're talking while they're doing it and you're making a conscious effort to go away from it, they're not supposed to strike you or warn you. Hello, Trickster. Uh,
Hello, Trickster.
yeah, you can delete the video. They give you the option of editing out the part of the song that has that in it. It doesn't matter for me. I'm never going to make a dime off of YouTube. We did notice last night that Digging It Back had lost his super chat button. So I'm kind of curious if that's because we've been playing that stupid Star Wars song, because he said he gets hit on that as soon as we play it. So I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if he got too many warnings and they took away his super chat button. But they supposedly made an exception if you talk all the way through it. So if you're out filming and you're getting caught by a band or you got to walk by a band, talk continuously. Even if you're talking about nothing, just continue talking until you're away from it, and you should be all
Night.
right.
Good night to you. I get out of here in about 15 minutes myself.
Yeah.
Hey, trouble.
Later, Teal.
4 o'clock comes early.
That's right. Tomorrow's our first day back at school for the kids.
From the break.
Yeah, they get 2 weeks.
They only get a week here.
Like I was talking about, I think in wrenches, it's because we don't get snow days or anything, so they have to. They want the kids out for as short of a summer as possible, so they forget less. And because we don't have any called out school days like a lot of other districts or like people who have inclement weather, they do longer vacations, more vacations, half days, because no matter what, they have to do the 270 days to get paid by the feds. 3.5, very nice. That's a nice one, Mary.
Very
So
nice, Mary.
they have to do their days to get paid by the feds. So for ours, we get a week for Christmas, or I'm sorry, 2 weeks for Christmas, a week for Thanksgiving, a week for spring break, and every Wednesday is a half day, and then a bunch of ridiculous little holidays in between.
0.35 on a quarter-gram bag. That's really good, Mary. Thank you very much.
Oh, Gail, you certainly did if you named what song it was. I'd recommend not doing that. Yeah, Mary, about the same. Well, no, we got out a little earlier.
Yeah, that was nice 4-day weekend. Definitely had a good time up in Vermont. Me, Wrench, and Heath and Bob. I don't think Bob is a YouTube channel.
I was supposed to go on an Epic Mine Explorer for Thanksgiving, but I got sick. And the boy hurt his foot. But then it turns out they drove 100 miles from their start point, which would be 200 miles from mine. They drove all the way out there, and the entrance to it that they had found, apparently somebody saw his teaser video and knew where it was or geolocated it or whatever they did. Somebody from either the company or the BLM, and the entrance to this closed off mine that they found when they showed up out there was closed off again. They refoamed it closed or whatever, however they closed it. So it would have been a dry run anyway.
Now we need to get rid of DST. What's that? What's DST, Don?
Yeah, Prairie, if you don't care about the hits, you can listen to videos all you want, music videos all you want, and also if you're talking through it. But it's one of those things.
Being in construction, I like daylight savings time because we can work longer during the day. So if they end it, leave it at the summertime hours. Definitely hate leaving to go to work in the dark and coming home in the dark. That sucks.
Yep.
Definitely does.
Hey,
Hey,
you
I
can
can
Right
see the
now,
chat.
right now when I go into work, it's dark until 7:30, 8 o'clock. Starts getting light around 7:15, I guess.
AAA says it's like cutting off an inch of blanket and sewing it on the bottom. Well, I mean, you come from the land of 2 months of all nighttime and 2 months of all daytime.
I noticed that, Mary.
No, I noticed that a couple months ago.
Hey, I can see chat. I can participate in chat. This is all right. Let me tell
He turned his
There
phone
you go.
sideways.
you. Excuse me.
Oh. So next weekend for the sluice PA?
Yeah, as long as it's not frozen, we'll fire it up, start running some Anaconda. I know there's gold in it.
Well, your room down there don't get frozen, right?
Yeah, it does. I'll just make sure I turn the heat on, like Saturday night. I got a little electric heater, one of them, like a fire, like a fire sprinkler room heater that they hang in the ceiling with a thermostat in it. Keeps it like 55. I'll turn the heat on, so it'll be thawed out.
Wow.
Either that or I'll empty it while it's.
Just go get yourself some nice hot water from the kitchen and pan with some warm water.
That's it. Thinking about getting a shed or building one.
It's up to you. How big's your garage?
Whoops.
It's not big enough. Okay, you're back.
Wrong button, man. Wrong button.
Playing with the buttons again. Yeah, I don't know about letting you drive at all, Mary. I was up in the trees at Freedom Festival. Mary was driving around around Freedom Fest, I climbed up in the tree.
I still don't think I watched very many of those warmer videos or those Freedom Fest videos.
Yeah, well, once it's running through the sluice, it ain't going to freeze up, Taz, you know? Moving water doesn't freeze.
Well, it was definitely a fun bag, Mary. I think I'm gonna hop off here, guys, to take some medicine, get my ass to bed.
All right, Aqua, keep us updated on what kind of a organic supplement your wife builds you now that she heard PA talking about it.
I definitely will. I can't believe she didn't put
Some
the one that she's taken into the chat. She says it's
some
working pretty good.
lemon, some honey, and a little bit of cayenne pepper will hook you up too.
That's a little easier.
All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks, PA.
Thanks for coming up, Aaron. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Oh, my
We got to
pleasure.
get together soon.
You changed his picture. That helps.
You got some donkey dirt, couple bids, Zaxxon. Get
Yeah.
it done, brother.
I'll be waiting.
All right, have a great night, everybody.
Take care.
Later, man.
Mary, I saw you driving that truck. I climbed up in a tree with the quickness.
Should have climbed up in the tree and threw something at her, scare her. Mary really, really likes snakes. If you ever get the chance, you know, she's a huge snake fan. She doesn't act like it outwardly, but she's a real big snake fan.
I'll tell you what, I had one swim up on me, man, at Cottonwood. Sucker is about 3 feet long.
What kind?
I don't know.
You see her react. You see
I
her
was
react
told
to me exposing her love of snakes. Man, she hides it good. Oh yeah, spiders. She's a real goth girl down at heart.
yeah, have a great night.
Yeah, my snake identification sucks so bad that I just I don't mess with them a whole lot because I don't know which ones are which. I know the basics of it, but as a whole, I don't bother educating myself on it, so I don't mess with them. I know
Yeah,
I know if it bites me to kill it and bring it to the hospital so they can identify it.
I seen that snake swim up, start swimming toward me. I threw a rock at that son of a bitch. It took off the other way. Snake kisser.
It's just like a cat, Mary. It's got the same eyes and everything. It's just looking at you and it wants to smell you and crawl all over your shoulders and around your neck.
Hiss at you.
Yeah, triangle shaped head, stay away. Red next to yellow is bad. I think a copperhead, I have trouble distinguishing those in the videos just because I don't know enough about them. Not like I'll ever see one out here. Out here, it's rattlers, which they warn you. A Mojave green, which will turn green or brown. And then you can get a sidewinder out here every now and then, but there's a lot of gopher snakes. I found the rosy boa in one video, but my identification of them is so bad, and I have no legitimate need to mess with them. So as long as they ain't messing with me, I don't mess with them. One bites me, it dies.
I had one rattler rattle on me up here in PA, and I was walking down this path to this creek, and I heard it and stopped immediately. And I'm like, shit. Like, first time I ever ran into one, you know what I mean? I wasn't sure what to do, and I just kind of backed off real slow, man. You know what I mean? And then walked around.
I think the Mojave
And
Greens are the most dangerous ones out here because they don't rattle and they turn desert brown certain times of the year. Um,
very hard to see.
yeah, I for the most part I just don't mess with them. I wear appropriate clothes, and as long as they're not messing with me, they can continue their place in the ecosystem. If they were that prominent out here, I would certainly take the time to educate myself more. We got little red racers out here. They will follow and chase you, but they're harmless. They hide so damn well. We rarely see them anyway. I also don't go out in the middle of summer unless it's morning activities. Trading snake murder for spider murder, huh? That's rough.
I remember when we were kids, we used to go up the mountains.
Yep, Rob.
My buddy had a 68-acre side of a mountain. We used to ride the dirt bikes up there, and the loggers had come up and asked if they were going to put a fire road in to the top of the mountain. Which we were like, go for it, dude. That's more ATV and for us, you know what I mean? And so my friend's father let them do it, and the one guy knocked over a tree and uncovered a nest of rattlesnakes, and there was a bunch of babies in there, and they damn near killed that boy, you know, because the babies don't know how to stop pumping poison into you.
No,
An
no.
adult rattler will give you a metered shot, you know what I mean? But yeah, them snakes. He was in a coma for like 3 4 weeks, man. Finally came out of it and lived, but he was effed up. Baby rattlers got him.
I don't even know if they'll dim up like that out here.
Yeah.
Oh, most of them, period, Taz. Most critters, period, would rather go the other way than deal with you unless they're big enough to eat you. And I think for the reality of that, I don't live by bears, but I'm pretty sure a bear would just as soon leave you alone as eat you, unless it's like getting ready to hibernate.
All right. Water moccasins down here are poisonous. They'll F you up, and you gotta stay away from them. I see one down in North Carolina, man. I was like, whoa, scared me a little bit, you know.
I ran across this snake dude's shorts on YouTube, and he's got like a huge collection of the world's deadliest snakes or whatever. Talks about some of the stuff, and he's like, yeah, if you get treatment in the appropriate time, and he says it properly, but he's like, if you get treatment in the appropriate time, you probably won't die. You're gonna lose some fingers though. I'm like that doesn't sound like fun at all, there, bud.
Right.
If it's gonna take my fingers, I don't really want to. I don't really want to mess with it.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping by.
Later, PA. Later, everybody in chat. Hope you guys have a great night. We
Chef
will see.
E, Taz,
We'll see you guys around.
Hobo, Adam, Annie, Miss Donna. Guys, I hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Later,
PA
folks.
Patriots out. See you, Mary. Ottoman. Later.
Later.